Yeah, thank you for having me here. So, firstly, ISRO, as you know, has been making great strides in the space program, and recently we have had a lot of investment in creating new capabilities like the Bharatiya Antariksh Station, and also we have ambitions to send astronauts to space, not just around the Earth in the Earth orbit, but also to the Moon, possibly to other planets in future. And you have seen in the international side as well that other countries are talking about space tourism, and private sector is also growing in a big way. So we thought that when the government of India is investing so much in space, it opens opportunities for laboratories of the CSIR, whether it is on the biology side or chemistry side, or even purely from the human aspect side, because this environment provides us zero gravity or microgravity conditions. So to advance science in many of the non-engineering areas which I mentioned just now, we felt that CSIR is best positioned to provide or utilize this capability and develop new science and new technologies for human exploration of space, and to exploit essentially the new opportunities which are coming due to the microgravity or zero gravity environment. So that is what prompted us to have this CSIR ISRO Space Meet. So as I was mentioning previously, when you look at the human aspect, so when we talk of human exploration of space, essentially we have to provide for all the needs of humans when they enter space. As you know, right from the environment, the temperature, the atmosphere, we have to create so that they can live and sustain life in space. Further, we have to be concerned about the effects of that environment on their physiology as well as on their psychology, because they will be remaining isolated from other people for significant periods of time. We can think of the medical aspects of space medicine, for example. We need to ensure that the astronauts have sufficient nutrition, which of course they have to carry from the Earth, and since it is very difficult to grow, we can grow plants in space. Perhaps in the future we may also think how to create colonies in space, how do plants and other creatures can be allowed to grow there, how can we provide nutrition, how can we look at the medicinal aspects, and so all of these aspects need to be understood. We also have the potential for conducting experiments in zero gravity, which may give rise to new materials. It may demand that we produce new kinds of materials to be able to sustain life, whether it's the biosphere or human habitation. Perhaps even if we are talking of exploring space or exploring our own near solar system planets like Mars, or our own satellite, the Moon, we may have to look at new robotic machines which may do it for us, because human exploration is so expensive. So as you can see, this investment that we are making for the future opens out so many avenues for us to conduct research, and I believe that CSIR with laboratories in all areas of STEM can be a very good lead partner. So we are not restricting this to only CSIR. We have invited other stakeholders in the country who are associated with astronauts as well as flight testing and so on, who will be coming to this event in order to synergistically move towards something that we hope will give, will lead to a Viksit Bharat of 2047. So we have traditionally been so much more involved in testing of the launch vehicles and satellites for the ISRO at CSIR National Aerospace Laboratories. However, the fact that now we are focusing more on the human exploration, CSIR itself and NAL in particular has been working on human factors engineering. So when you look at any vehicle or any device which is used to access either the atmosphere or beyond the atmosphere in space, the human machine interface and design of that, all of that assumes a greater importance. So one aspect of it that CSIR NAL is working on is human factors engineering for space vehicles. So we would like to contribute definitely in that domain. We have already started interacting with ISRO on that. Apart from that, we think that in order to create a habitable environment for our astronauts, we need to look at, especially when the vehicles are launched, the kind of acoustic environment that will be there due to the high noise levels, how to shield the astronauts while the launch vehicles are taking off or landing for that matter. That is another aspect that CSIR NAL can contribute due to its exposure to aircraft programs where we are already working in these areas. These are at least a couple of areas where we think we can contribute, and there are some more that we are in the process of ideating so that we can be more effective in helping or in assisting ISRO to exploit this new capability. So firstly, what I can say is that apart from the fact that this opens out new possibilities, but also we have to remember that human beings are inherently, we like to explore, whether it is the depth of the oceans or whether it is in remote areas. Today, thanks to that spirit, we know much more about what is there on the earth. But this capability which ISRO is building for the nation will provide us ability to explore space as well. And there are many benefits of that. Firstly, perhaps we will come to know through those studies our own origins of the solar system, origins of the planets, origins of the stars. We can think of, so what I would suggest to all students and those who are seeing this unfolding before their eyes is to let your imagination go where we have not yet, and think about what can be done when we are having this access to space and to the planets. And as you already probably know that we have already sent a probe to the sun. The Aditya L1 probe is there already launched. We had, of course, Chandrayaan, a few missions, and the last one was a grand success. We also sent Mars orbiter, and I understand that we have interest in studying Venus as well. So all of this presents opportunities for young creative minds to imagine the possibilities and start working now so that they will be able to contribute in a big way to India's own exploration of space.